Een fraai seizoen is ten einde. Hoogste tijd om met enkele personen terug te blikken op jaargang 2024-2025. En we beginnen met Sébastien Haller, die meerdere doelen behaalde. Europees voetbal halen met de FC, terugkeren in de nationale ploeg van Ivoriaanse en minstens zo belangrijk weer plezier krijgen in voetbal.
I have to say I can't really complain about how it happens here. You know, I could play a lot, get back into fitness and be involved in the team. So yeah, I'm really happy. Like I said, satisfied about everything. You know, it can always be better, but we need to be happy with what we have and where we're coming from. So yeah, satisfied.
It could be better, like the number of goals, being involved in goals, or
also, yeah, these are, you know, I don't think always about just the numbers. The numbers could be something, but also some moments, you know, during the game, or it can be a run, it can be a pass, it can be a duel, it can be everything, you know. But the time goes really quick, and yeah, you need to make a choice always, you know, in such a short amount of time. So yeah, but at the end, I'm like I said, I'm happy and satisfied about what I've done, what the guys helped me to do, and yeah, now let's get some rest and think about the future.
De rentree in de Eredivisie voor Sébastien Haller.
Maybe my first minutes, maybe the first game I've played. You know, it was you know, when you just arrive for the first days. You know, everything is still fresh, excitement is here, and you win against Feyenoord in the Cape. So I think it's not bad for us, especially I was involved in the second goal. I would say it was the starting point.
You're a family man. You mentioned like the family stayed in Spain the last few months. How was that for you, this whole situation?
Yeah, it was horrible. But at some point, you know, everyone needs to make sacrifices. So I was thinking a lot about this choice, and this was the biggest sacrifice I had to do. So it made my choice difficult. But today, like I said, with these results, I don't regret anything, and it helps to just handle it. So thanks to what happens to the pitch and everyone, you know, it helps to not forget it, but to accept it.
Door naar Paxton Aronson en daar al meteen! Nou, Sébastien Haller. Haller. En hij doet dat wat hij eigenlijk altijd doet vanaf 11 meter.
You know, for me there is nothing better than doing something with the team. You know, you can, of course, when you score goals, you of course help the team, but I think step by step, the priority was like try to protect the ball, shield the ball, trying to be there in the box, trying to make everything a bit easier for the team. You know, it was not perfect, but I did my best, so I'm happy with this. So
may we call it a bit more a target man?
Yeah, of course. In this situation, you know, we knew that most of the time we had to play a bit low block. So the goal was to get the ball, make it safe, then start the counters and stuff like that. So it was a lot of time like that. Other times it was also different. So you also need to adapt. So in the short time I had, I think it was not too bad.
You think you made it easier for the wingers, like Johan, like Miguel?
Yeah, I tried, but they made it also easier for me, because when they are able to dribble and keep the ball for a few moments, then it helps the team to breathe. You know, everyone has his own role, and I think this is the teamwork. You know, you need to make everything easier for your teammates. So yeah, I think I helped them. You know, and they helped me as well.
El Karouani. Daar komt Haller en daar is Haller en dan is het raak.
I would say maybe 8, because 1 point, let's say, for the performance, and 1 point for the future that is a bit uncertain. You know? Otherwise, it feels great to be home.
Serious?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I was here 10 years ago, and it was a nice experience. I think it was the starting point of a lot of things. So to be back and see some old faces and the same good people, you know, of course it gives you a good feeling.
I really like how you talk about like the circle of your time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Haller journey.
Yeah, exactly, but it's not done yet.
Rol omgedraaid nu, iedereen op de helft van Ajax. Voorzet van Horemans, die is goed en
Ja, die zit erin. Het is de goal van Haller. De bal maar half raakt, maar half is nog wel eens voldoende.
Het loopt te soepel bij de ploeg van Jans. Lage voorzet, nou binnenlopen en zo wordt het 2-0. Het loopt meer dan soepel. Dit is een schitterende aanval.
Yeah, of course. Since the first games, I think I've seen it.
Yeah, your eyes are immediately on it, or?
Not immediately, but you know, when you see a crowd and you see this flag, you know, this is not a flag that you see every time. So yeah, appreciate it.
And they gave the flag to you in Sittard?
Yeah, exactly. It was nice.
You're gonna keep it in your house, or what are you gonna do with it?
That's a good question. I need to know where is my house first, and then we will see.
You really don't know for now.
No. It's a bit uncertain. So yeah, I will see. I will wait a bit.
Is it crazy for you right now? The future is full open.
Yeah. It's been a while now that like this almost every season. You know, I never stayed more than. You know, my longest period was in Utrecht 10 years ago, 2.5 years, and then I never made more than 2 years in the club. So at some point you need a bit more stability. I still have 1 year of contract with Dortmund, so we know that anything can happen. But now with the last experience, with those 6 months in Leganes and 6 months in Utrecht, you know, you want something, let's say, longer.
I'm so curious.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I know that anything can happen. You know, a lot of things are possible. So we'll see. I think it's time to, you know, to reset the mind. But in 2 weeks, I still need to go in national team. I think it's only about 1 week off, and then we going back to work.